Well, hello everyone, and
What's
welcome to
up?
another show.
Hello, hello, hello. All right. Whew. Got everything up and running now. I'm a happy camper now.
Good, good. Just got everything ready to go here. Just let everybody build in, and hopefully we get some people tonight.
Yeah, hopefully. Not that I don't like just hanging out with you, but I'd like to talk to some other people every once in a while.
Yes.
Oh, I hear a puppy.
Uh-oh. I don't hear a puppy.
How do you not hear it? No, because you're.
Noise canceling headphones.
Yeah. What's up, James? How you doing tonight?
All right. Let's see how the good times roll. James, how are you? Hello to everybody out in YouTube land and over on Hot Wheels TV. We're going a little bit different tonight. No Instagram, just the regular little bits that we normally do over on Hot Wheels TV and our page. So just let it build up here. This is kind of be a little bit different tonight. We're going to talk about some shows that are coming up and
So, Mike.
really want to talk about some of the things that are coming up for Fremont. I mean, I think that's going to be an excellent.
Oh yeah, that is going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to Fremont.
Yeah, well, that's a given. Okay. Yeah, she's going to probably wreak havoc on everybody, but such is life. I'm talking about Caitlin Clark from Iowa. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
I don't know. I'm here to talk Hot Wheels, man. You guys want to talk some sports, man? You can do that on your own time.
Word. So, like I said, we're going to talk a lot about Fremont tonight. Again, we just want to get that hype going. We put out a few things for it, which I'm really, really excited for. And we'll get some more details to come. And really just want to kind of explain a few things, make sure everybody's on the same page as we are with it, and hopefully go from there. So,
But I think before we get into that, though, don't we have a show coming up here in like a week or two?
about 2 weeks actually.
Two weeks. There you go. I think we needed. You want to start with talking with that, or are we just going to talk about Fremont all night? Because
No, we need some people.
yeah,
We need some people. So coming up here, February 25th
yeah,
is our
it's
show in Norfolk.
coming up.
And if you've never been to one of our shows in Norfolk yet, it's a little bit smaller, a little bit more intimate. I like it like that. It's really nice in terms of not complete wild and crazy free for all, but it's a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more chill, a little bit more, get a chance to talk with, sit down, chat. I think last time we did one up in Norfolk, we bought pizza for everybody. I think, you
Yeah.
know. Yep, James. Well, we're going to talk about Des Moines a little bit too, but we wanted to get our show a little bit of time. We have plenty of tables, by the way, available. If you want to come set up, please let us know. We have 26 tables available, and I don't want to have to cancel the show for a lack of vendors. So if you want to come check out and hang out with us, please do. You want to set up? We'd love it.
Mm-hmm.
$10 a table, standard, you know, per every club show, except for when we're in our bigger areas. So come on out, hang out with us, come set up. I think it's a good chance for everybody to have some fun and just kind of Relax will be your first chance to buy raffle tickets
Oh, there you go.
for Fremont.
Yeah.
So
And that's a big deal because there's some really cool prizes that are coming up for that Fremont show.
yeah, we haven't really talked about all of them. We want to kind of build it up, but one of the prizes that is up there is already on the page here. I'm going to show it.
Yeah, James, you donate to us, and we'll come up to Des Moines, and then we'll give you that money back so you can come down to Fremont. How's that sound?
Sounds like a plan.
Because I think we're about, I don't know, how many shows are we now for Des Moines?
Quite a few.
Where you at,
But
James? Where you at?
I love going to Des Moines, though.
So do
It's
I.
fun.
Oh, I do too, but I'm just poking a little fun, man.
Yeah,
It's all about having that good time. It doesn't matter. If you hate JDM cars or you hate muscle cars, we can still enjoy the cars in general. Whoa, what is going on here? Oh, look at that. We got.
well, I
there we
was
go.
talking about a prize. Well,
That's right.
there's one of the prizes for the kids.
There you go.
They're going to get
Or the adult. It depends on who wins it.
Well, that's true.
I
That's supposed to
mean,
be a kid.
You can throw some bigger DeWalt batteries in those things, put a roll cage on there, or you can take off the whole chassis, put a little go-kart frame on there, and you can have fun as an adult. These things are not just for kids. Look it up. Look up Barbie Jeeps with like go-kart chassis on them, and they're crazy. Yeah, but come on, James. You got to come out and check it out every once in a while at least.
Yeah. And Evan's a part of that deal, too.
Well, I don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, we got to have somebody keep James on his toes.
There you go. There you go. Got to keep him in line.
But I'm really excited for this prize. This was Terry's idea. She did a great job coming up with it. We made it happen, and now it's going to be out there for all the kids. Again, those are going to be no, he needs a job. Yeah, we all need jobs.
It's true. That is a 100% statement.
And a duck target. Yeah, well, we can make that happen again too in Des Moines. So with that, we that's one prize, and one of the things that we're going to do right there. That power wheel is pretty sweet. So I want to thank Terry for coming up with that idea and making that happen. She did an awesome job tonight with coming up with that. So that's one thing. So what do you like about the Norfolk show?
Well, I mean, 100 tables. Lee Allen, Angela. I mean,
He's coming to Norfolk?
yeah. No, Norfolk. Okay, sorry. Norfolk, Fremont. I get confused sometimes. I'm tired. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. So these Thursdays are, whew, you're normally getting me in. Get your raffle tickets. There you go. What's up, Nick? What's up, Poncho?
Poncho!
I hear we're gonna get free labor out of Poncho come for that Fremont
is he
show.
coming?
Yeah,
Is he coming?
possibly. I don't know.
That'd be awesome.
There's a rumor. But yeah, Norfolk show, my favorite thing about the Norfolk show is the view. Hands down, it is the craziest, coolest venue you'll ever go to for a toy show. I mean, literally, you're looking at Hot Wheels and you're looking out at the scenery. You're on the third floor, glass all the way around. Self-tinting glass, by the way. So when the sun is super bright, it's shady on that side. But it's great. It's a great venue. You get to ride an elevator.
Direct no stops.
Yeah, parking's always good. There's always a ton of parking. Nice, smooth concrete for rolling your carts full of goodies in. I mean, it's a good show. As Kent said, it is a little on the smaller side, but that's where the fun is sometimes, because it's not so 100% driven of just, oh, I got to sell, or oh, I got to buy. You can actually sit and have a conversation with your friends and enjoy the hobby that we're in. So it's a really, really good show. James, I need to sweet talk my wonderful wife. Yeah, James, start working
Well,
on it
well,
now. We'll help
we'll
you
help.
out. We'll
Yeah,
be there here in a couple weeks. We'll help out, man.
definitely. The one thing that I like and what makes it so unique is that it's in a bank.
Yeah,
It's just you're used to seeing big halls and things like that. You're not used to seeing carpeted uh, floors and glass three ways around. And we got a great break area, and we can use the kitchen as well. So you know we might have some donuts or some cookies. Something light and easy for everybody.
yeah. It's just a comfortable show. If you're in the area or if you want to just hang out and have a good time, it's a pretty good show to hang out at. It is smaller, but it is a good poncho. I will be there, guys. Yes. I have to get you over here and show you off some lowriders in person, brother.
Nice. So we got that coming up the 25th, and in between now and the 25th is Des Moines,
Yeah.
and Des Moines keeps getting bigger and bigger. It keeps growing. Last time they had to literally fill the rafters, I believe, to get more people in there, and that speaks a lot to the collecting that's going on in the Des Moines area, and it speaks to just how well they've grown that, and that's awesome. And growth is a good thing. We like that.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be great to see some of those guys out in Fremont. I know some of them have plans to go down to New Mexico for the Matchbox show, and that's okay too.
I believe Mr.
Um,
Zornock just popped in. David Rice,
really?
what's up? I don't know. It looked like Mike's little thummy up thing. So
Well, that's great. We like having people come in. We should have Mike on again.
yeah, I think we do. We might be a little bit. We think we're probably due for that.
It's been about a year, so
Yeah.
we need. Hopefully, we'll go for the 4-hour marathon this time.
Ooh, we're gonna have to start early. Girl Scout cookies next show. See, boom, Girl Scout cookies and Des Moines. Do I need Girl Scout cookies? No. Do I want
Do you
Girl
want
Scout
Girl Scout
cookies?
cookies? Yeah.
There's a pretty good possibility.
Oh well, that's a bummer if you can't make it. We'll miss you. Um, that that's unfortunate. I hate missing people. I really do.
Yeah, we missed the Des Moines show last year or last time, and it was like darn, and it wasn't a good one. I didn't want to miss that one because I really enjoy going to Des Moines. There's great sellers, great food, just overall great stuff. You never know what you're gonna find. The collectors are in there. It's just a great show. So, Des Moines is another great show to go hit.
Yeah, and you get to see Miss Barb.
Yep.
That's a
Barb
wealth of knowledge.
and Stacy, and you get to see James, and you get to
Joe
see
and
Leon and Joe and
Fred.
Shane and Fred, and there's tons of people. It's a great show. In Des Moines, it's not that far of a drive. It's really not.
I mean, you even get the Bates clan coming up from Kansas City too, so
There
they
you,
they
there.
enjoy.
Yeah, and you get Rich
Enjoy
Adams
Corbin.
coming from
Yeah,
Kansas as well. I mean, you got guys that are willing to drive 4 or 5 hours for that show. That says something. If you haven't tried to go check out the Des Moines show yet, you're missing out. If you're worried about an hour and a half drive or a 2-hour drive, talk to the Bates boys. 5+ hours. That says something. That tells you it's a great show, and you never know what's going to come through the door. So it's always worth the drive.
I mean Brent and me and Nick and Miss Deb all piled into a Dodge Ram, went down to Oklahoma. I mean,
It was a 7-hour drive.
yeah, one way,
Well, one way for a 1-day event.
but it was great. The Oklahoma guys are always awesome.
Yeah, and I brought home some killer stuff. That's one of the things that I've always said about going out to a show is go get leave your comfort zone or your certain area that you hunt in or live in. If you don't, you tend not to notice something. I mean, you go to some shows and you might get old Kmart banners that are 2-foot, 3-foot by 3-foot squares, and you might find hard to find stuff that you've never seen before because there's different sellers in different areas. So it's always a good time to go check out other areas. And you never know, you might find your next holy grail car, you know? No, Evan, I ain't forgetting about you. I just, just naming people off. But yeah, I mean, go check them out. It's always a good time.
So Corey had commented that he wasn't quite going to make it to Des Moines. Now, there is on the anniversary invite, if you get a chance to go over and look at it on our main page, under the list of events, let's talk about that. Corey is going to host a custom car build off. This is, I guess, a best way to describe it, a modified Hardy Adams, without the smashing. And the reason okay, the reason why I'm saying it's a modified and we're not going to smash is people love their work and love the work that, the guests love watching other people's builds and things like that and find out who built what.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to do the smashing. So, but we're going to have, you're going to get a choice of cars. We haven't determined how many you can choose from, or
14
what
hours
the rules
is good. 14 hours is good. Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
So you're going to get to see, there's going to be multiple castings that you can choose from to build your car. You don't have to worry about it getting smashed. There's no charity auction or anything like that. It's just you're going to get X amount of cars to choose from, and you're going to build your best stuff. And we're doing this for fun, right? And just to see what kind of creativity we can come up with. We wanted to do something a little bit different than the typical custom contest. So we wanted to put that creative juices flowing against each other. Now,
and don't get us wrong. There is going to be a custom contest as well. This is in addition. So you're getting the Corey customs and the regular customs. You can enter both. So just keep that in mind. This is not just this is the only thing we're doing. There is going to be the Corey side and there's going to be the regular side. But trust me, I'm going to get into the Corey challenge. So I think you should too.
How many participants? I don't think we've really discussed that with Corey. There was a number that we talked about. It may go more than the number that we've talked about because we don't want to shut anybody out either. And when I look back at the Hardy, they had X amount of cars in there and then they just went through it. So it kind of depends on the interest to see how many people want to do this and how quickly we can do it, because we could be there all night, honestly. And we don't want to shortchange people, but yet prevent them to go see other cool things.
Yeah.
So don't know quite yet what the number is. We should have an update soon.
We're still in the development stages, but we just wanted to get some information out to everybody to let you know what is going on. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff going on at this show.
Yeah,
Still working on the details. There we go.
And I think that's Hot Wheel Hunter that's asking. That's a great question.
Yes. I'm just
invite
trying to figure
only
out.
or as much interest is shown. I think it could be either, depending. If there's a lot of interest, I don't want to turn people away,
This is true.
But if there's only a handful, then it may be just that handful. It kind of depends on what people's reactions are.
And we're still,
see.
as Corey stated, we're still working on the details. So you're going to have to bear with us a couple more weeks. Hopefully, we'll get that ironed out. And we're going to pick, I'm not going to pick. Somebody's going to pick the castings that we get to use, and you get to pull forth your best effort with it. So, if you want to join.
Well, I have an idea what the castings are. I think Corey and I have already determined what they are, but we're not quite ready to put those out. I think maybe in the next week or two, because we want to give people time to build their cars too. So I think I need to talk with Corey here in the next couple of days, because I know he's in here watching. I think he's been commenting.
Yeah, he's over there in Hot Wheels TV land.
Nice. So when we get a little bit more final details, we'll definitely put them out to everybody. And we're going to keep using the event invite to kind of update where things are going. So if you want to find out what's going on, that's where you're going to go. So again, let me put this whole page up here. And that invite is pinned to the top of our page under the featured section. It's really important that you click on featured section, because that's where it's going to be at. And I know we've had some people tell us that they've had some hard times finding stuff. So it's pinned up there. If you're on your phone, you'll have to click on featured. Same thing on the desktop, click on featured. And there you go. That's going to be the that's where you're going to go to see all the posts and updates. And if you got a question, that's a great place to add a question too. So for the raffle tickets, go ahead.
I was just going to give a quick shout out to Rodney coming in. What's up, man?
Yeah, it's good to see Rodney. Haven't heard from him in a while. Let me go back to share. And we're going to put the 5th anniversary up there as well. So again, this is where you're going to go to see. Again, here's the flyer. Again, Lee Allen from Nuclear Mines, Angela from Bombshells as well. I guess she's Angela Allen now, according to this. I think Lee's playing stuff on us. I never noticed that until now.
Imagine that. Lee snuck something into a flyer? No.
Yeah. I don't know how that slipped by. But if you want to add a post, you're going to go right here. Again, here's some of the things that we've got going on. Something new that we're going to do this year also is we're going to do a kids scavenger hunt. Now, with that, what we want to do, again, we want to see involvement with the kids, and we didn't want to see the typical downhill racing or coloring contest, if you will. We want to try something different. So we're going to try this, see how it works, and we'll go from there. I know we tossed around a lot of good ideas. It looks like Lee's going to participate in some way as well. So you might have to go see Lee and Angela for a stop. I know Ducks are going to be involved.
Oh, yes. Ducks will definitely be involved. Yeah, Angela Allen. Yeah, I didn't notice that either.
Yeah. Let's see.
And there will be downhill racing. There always will be downhill racing.
Yes. And the downhill, we'll let Mr. Bono talk about that when it's time to talk, bring that more up. We can get into that question here in just a second, James. It's a good question. So we'll just kind of go on from here. Let me get back into this. We've got, like our typical, we're going to have a raffle. And what we're going to do with the raffle, again, we're doing something different, not the typical. We're going to just put up a car and silent raffle or silent auction like we normally do, or hand out raffle tickets and pick one prize. What we're going to do is have 2 or 3 buckets out there, and we're going to put prizes next to each bucket, and you're just going to buy your raffle tickets. They're $3 each, or 4 for $10, And that's what we're going to do for all of our raffle prizes. And then you take your tickets and distribute them how you want. So you can put them all into prize one. You can split them up 50-50 between prizes 1 and 3 or in thirds, however you want to do it. It's up to you. And again, we'll start selling those raffle tickets at our first show coming up here in Norfolk. Now, something else also we're going to do different is that you don't have to be present to win, because we all know people have long drives ahead of them. So we're going to come up and ask that you put your name and your phone number down on your tickets when you drop them into the box. And when we pick a winner, we'll be able to know who it is, so we can make arrangements for you to come pick up your prize. Ideally, we'd like you to pick up your prize at the show, so we can get pictures. We can make arrangements for you to come pick them up at another show. If you want to have somebody take them home with you, we'll do that too. However, we're probably not going to ship anything. In fact, we will not ship anything, especially the Power Wheel.
Yeah, no.
You're gonna have to make arrangements for that. So, just something to think about. If it's local in town, there might be one or two of us that have a kind soul to deliver it for you.
This is true.
Let's see. And again, we're going to have door prizes. We're going to have a vendor prize, because it's not fair that the vendors don't get to participate in anything. Vendors will also be able to do the raffle, like the bucket raffle, but they won't be able to participate in the door prize. We want to keep that separate to people that are coming through the door. Vendor prize has their own separate thing, and then the raffles for everybody. I think that'll help kind of clear some things up. All right, let's get into some questions here. So James is asking, let me take this down so we can get back to our normal selves. All right, James is asking, what do we think about the RLC Javelin? Keep hearing that it's ugly. He thinks it looks like a true 70s car. Well, what I like about it, it reminds me of a Zinger from Johnny Lightning, which I think is cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's different, and different gets people talking, and I like different.
Yeah. And me personally, I picked up mine, and they're still available, which is beyond me, because that just tells me that there's a lot of people that are not 100% on board with this car. And I don't know why. It has never been done before. This is a very first time it's released. It's got a wild paint job on it with that. I almost think I haven't really seen a lot of good pictures, but it looks like it's a copper. Yeah, it's copper with green like stripes all over it. Huge blown motor sticking out. I mean, this thing is freaking cool. And that's even what the license plate says, is freaking. So that's even better. I did not know that. I'm literally looking at this thing right now on the RLC webpage that you can go on to right now and buy something that looks just like this thing. And I'm sorry, but I think it's an amazing car. It's got ladder bars in the back. It's got big old dump headers on it. It's super cool, and I cannot wait to get this car and rip this car open. And who knows? Probably even put it behind me somewhere. Who designed it?
Dwayne Vance. Now that's important, because do you know who the guest of honor is at dinner this year? Dwayne Vance.
That's interesting.
Yes. Now,
I did not know that.
Dwayne, he's been with Mattel twice now, originally from 02 to 05, and he's back again in 2019 to now. This is all coming from the Hot Wheels Wiki. You can go ahead and check that out. He's done a lot of tuned cars from the early aughts, and some fantasy castings, it looks like. some very wild and crazy designs. A lot of character cards, especially Santa Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas.
which I have both of.
He's done a Shaggy from Warner Brothers, so Shaggy from Scooby Doo. He's designed a lot of character cards. It looks like. Let's see, and so I could see maybe a character card being done. He's done Monster Truck Godzilla, but my bet is it's going to be on this AMC AMX. Now, one question that everybody no, Brian, we can't, but that's okay. One of the other things I would say that people are, and I've heard it too, is the striping that's been done on the car. And they're like, well, if they just left as a single color, I think the copper would be really cool.
And I was wrong. It's actually a Spectre Flame root beer is the color.
Okay, Spectre Flame root beer. So, like the root beer 67 truck with the adjustable suspension. Same color.
Adjustable suspension.
Yeah, that Brendan did.
Which vehicle? My brain just shut off there for a second.
67 Chevy truck.
Ah, okay, yeah.
He's looking.
I don't have that one behind me. I have the red one. I don't have the... I'm sorry. I'll have to get on that. Dinner car should be a monster truck. Hey, you never... That's the neat thing about dinners. You never know what they're going to... Because I don't know how many times the dinner car has been the first release of a casting. They did it just in LA with the Cuda. Or not the Cuda, the Cougar. It was a Cougar?
It was a Cuda, but that casting's been around before. It may have been redesigned
with the opening hood, though?
Like I said, it's a redesign.
So it's a redesign. So it's still a new casting. Or a modified version S. The steampunk tow truck was its very first time out.
Yeah.
I know those two for sure. Yeah, my steampunk truck, I don't even know where they're at. I got multiples of them, and I have no clue. Hoping for the new mini truck. See, now, yes, Nick, I'm 1,000% on board with you on that one. And hopefully I'll have, the funds and hopefully I'll know some people that are going to dinner, and I can start some sweet talking early in the week, and I can get in there on some dinner cars, because I really want one. I'm hoping, there you go. There is the dinner car for the 2018 dinner in LA. My first convention. And I have that truck somewhere in this basement.
And not to be confused with dinner and a show in Sioux City.
No. Let's see, yes. Like I said, the mini truck would be definitely very, very cool. I would love that mini truck, and I can't wait to own the mini truck. I will be pulling out all stops on that day to try to get as many of those as I can, just because I'm a huge lowrider guy, and even if they're not, see, and that's the thing. A lot of people, when they buy these RLC cars, they're looking for that secondary value. I kind of want to strip one and have it repainted a different color. I want something wild, So who knows? Maybe I'll have a friend of mine strip and repaint an RLC car and let him just do whatever he wants to it. So I know a guy.
You know somebody.
I think I might know a guy. He does really, really good work. His name's Nick. Shh. Me too.
And lastly, about the show in Fremont, and not to kind of cut this short, Lee and Angela, they've been so generous and so awesome about wanting to come out and hang out with everyone from Mid-States, not just the admins, but everybody. And they have expressed that quite clearly. So you're going to get good access to them, so take advantage of it.
Yeah.
They're very humble, very kind, very generous. Tanner likes his treats. they like beef jerky. I'm just going to say that. Um, and that's really the crux of what this show is about. It's about you guys and us as an admin team trying to bring you something special because you deserve it. Let's see, tables. I think we need to talk about tables just to make sure.
It's Bo, by the way. You said Tanner. I'm not even sure who Tanner is.
I do. I said something bad. I'm sorry. Oh.
But we'll just move on and we'll talk about whatever we were talking about next.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Tanner. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Anyways, continue on with what you were saying.
Let's talk tables. So we're going to do tables a little bit differently than before. Normally, you just say we'll walk around, you pay up at the show. No big deal. This time around, we're asking that everybody pay for their tables up front. You can do this in one of two ways. You can message me, and I'll give you the PayPal address, and we will take your payment that way. Or you can pay in person at one of our shows, or anytime you see us. We'll get you a receipt, so that way you have a hard copy receipt that you're confirmed, and we'll do it that way. Now, the price is also slightly different too. Again, this isn't because we're trying to make money. We're just trying to cover our costs. It's $25 a table. We are using 8-foot tables. That'll run until July 1st, right? And then after that, it goes to 30.
I believe so.
With that, just message us. We've already had David Heckman confirmed for his tables, and there was another gentleman who's coming from the Kearney area. He's going to set up as well, and we're going to go from there. So, we could also possibly use a little bit of help getting set up. Either
Saturday
Friday
morning
or Saturday morning.
Yeah, it's gonna be Saturday morning for the most part, but we'll let everybody know on that ahead of time. So, yes, yeah. July 1st deadline for the 25 apiece. And as Kent said, this is only for this show, just due to the sheer size of the venue that we're getting. We need a little help to make sure that it goes off, and the reason that we're having people pay up front is because we don't want anybody, if you have to cancel, we don't want to lose the venue. So, not that we're, that's a possibility, but we also don't want to, we want it to go off well, and we want to be able to do it again, maybe next year. We want to make this a yearly birthday thing, and we just need to keep building up to make it an even bigger and better show every year. So
speaking of birthdays, we are going to have a little something for our birthday, right?
Mm-hmm.
A little 510 action.
Yes, the wagons are getting there. We had an admin meeting this last weekend, and the first prototype of the dinner car. They're not having a dinner, so that's one thing we're not doing. The 5th annual Happy Birthday 5-year club car prototype was in attendance, so they are going to be super cool. I cannot wait to show them, and just stay tuned. We will be showing them off soon, as soon as we get everything kind of figured out. Waiting for the Mother Nature to cooperate so we can get some paint flying. What's up, Andrew? Mr. Andrew Bates coming in. But yeah, the club cars are going to be going underway, and we're only doing, I believe, 75 this year.
Yeah.
Even though it is our 5th year, we're only firing out 75. So if you want one to continue your streak, or if you're a brand new member and you just want to start having one, don't wait. These things are going to go quick. So, and they're going to be sweet, and they're going to be there'll be nothing like you've never seen coming from the Mid-States crew. Mr. Nick from Big Nick Customs is coming out, and he is throwing some fire down on these things, and they are going to be cool. So just be ready for those. They are going to be neat. But yeah.
Definitely will.
Oh yeah. And it's going to be very cool, and we will be posting some pictures as soon as Mother Nature cooperates and we get some paint days in, because right now that's what we're waiting on. So
I mean, I think we could we'll talk with Nick and see what we can maybe put out a little preview, but there's some adjusting of some tampos that from what we saw, and that was a group effort from everybody in the admin team. Terry made a couple really good suggestions. So did Kent. I mean, even Reagan, he was pretty impressed with them, and he's not a JDM guy, and he'll tell you that.
No, he is not.
But if you've seen some of our cars in the past, and I'm just going to show you some, and Mr. Dave has done an awesome job for us and is really taking care of us. You've kind of seen kind of like the theme. We've had kind of like race theme-ish type stuff here the first 3-4 years. This design is going to be something unique and different than what we've ever done before. And I'm really proud of the effort that everybody has come up with to show what these cars are going to be. And we think you're going to like them too. So watch the page. That's going to get posted sometime. I don't know when.
Soon. It'll be soon, hopefully.
So we're just, again, something else to get hyped up for. We want people to be proud of their car, their club, and coming to hang out, because that's what it's all about.
Most definitely.
Okay. What else do we got? We should make, we have plenty of table space available for Norfolk. We really would like some more vendors to come out and hang out with us. It is $10 a table. It's well worth it. It's just a super relaxed show.
Yeah, most definitely.
Let's see, what else do we got here for? We've got more things coming down the line, but we haven't quite put them all yet, and that's really kind of all I've got for the Fremont thing, other than just we're gonna have a good time.
It's gonna be a great time. Yeah, you're not gonna want to miss this one.
Well, what have you gotten lately? I mean,
what do you mean? Like found on the pegs, or like stuff that's sitting in front of me?
Well, yeah, stuff that I found on the pegs for you, but
Hey, I found this one.
Oh, you did? That's right, you did.
Yeah, I found a few of these, but not all of them. But I found this one the other night, and I don't know if anybody knows which set this is from, but it's pretty obvious. It's from this neat little Porsche set, and this is the 356 Speedster. Man, that glare. That's better. There we go.
Oops.
Yeah, look at that. And the neat thing about these, metal body, metal base, they got some weight to them. Really nice cars. Great tampos. Wow, that is cool. Very detailed front and rear. You got all of the logos, the license plate. Look at that.
I want to test them out on the racetrack.
Ooh, I'd be game for that. I think these things would roll pretty good. I mean, that one there rolls really nice.
Well, it sounds like it rolls better than a 64 GMC dinner car from Charlotte.
This is very true.
Yeah, we're going to definitely want to race that.
Need to race? Well, we've got to race something against it, right? How about a 71 Porsche 911? The glare on these things. I don't know if it's the lights, Maybe I could turn down the lights, maybe. Oh wow!
Do you have the chase?
I don't know. We'll have to see what's going on here as I keep going here. But look at that! Just the detail that they put into these things, and again, metal body, metal base, nice weight. Man, that one's sharp. I am definitely a fan of that. And that orange is really shiny. And again, oh, smooth rolling. Let's see, what else we got here? We got an 89 4.4 turbo. Again, look at the glare. This one I'm really excited about. Oh, there we go. Well, they got this little plastic thingy in there. Give me my car. There we go. There we go. This thing is sharp. I'm so glad that they did this in black. And the neat thing is, he's a doctor. He's a doctor. And that's just a cool little Easter egg that they have transferred over from the older castings. And again, great roller.
What I love about that car is that it comes over from the
plastic base. Ooh, that's all right. Still love it. Let's see. Should we check? Let's see. Let's check this one. Let's see. This is a 935 in the blue with these gold wheels.
I like that. I like the wheels on these. These are awesome.
Yes, and they're new, and they're newer. Yeah, they have new wheels on them. I mean, look at those wheels. Those things are sharp. Great deco work. You got the Porsche banner across the windshield. Just look at the wing. Nice, good. But yeah, dang, plastic base again. I'm a little disappointed. But the blue, wow. Okay, that's got some sparkle in it. I did not know that. That's cool. Again, rolls really good.
I wonder if Joe got a hold of them. Got a hold of the paint gun.
You never know. Let's see here. Well, we got a 718 Cayman. Again, the glare. Let's just get it out of there.
It's not 85 510 wagons though.
This is true. Look at that. That's just sharp. I really like the way they did it with the chrome lip on the wheels. Minimal deco. It's clean. It looks really good.
Is that one plastic too?
Nope. We're back to metal on that one.
Word.
And I guess that's it, because I mean, you can't do, the chase piece 914-6, can you? I mean, this one's a chase. This is worth like $50, right?
But is it a chase?
I'm gonna channel my inner Kent here for a second. Let's go ahead and just rip this card, because I'm tired of people saying that everything is a chase because they can't find it. They're Hot Wheels, people. Enjoy them. Race them, play with them, repaint them, drill them, have fun. Wheel swap them. Enjoy them.
But a wheel swap's not a real custom.
So what, man? I got wheel swaps on my walls behind me. I love everything about them.
I know you do.
But you know what?
Where do them come from?
Metal body, metal base, nice gloss paint job. Bam. And this one came from Mr. Campbano. He found this one for me and sold it to me at cost. And I'm very happy to have it. And I think I still owe that man some money, which I can make happen very soon. But again, it's a great set. Enjoy it. Do I like this one more than this one, or this one more than this one? No, I like them all. I like Porsches. It's an amazing set. And you tune in next week, who knows? Maybe the wagons will get released next.
Yeah, I might get rid of some Gran Turismo too.
There you go. I mean, that's the one thing. I know I preach, and I know I'm on that soapbox quite often, but if you're looking to retire off of Hot Wheels, quit. Go collect Pokemon cards, because this ain't it. I'm sorry, but take them out, enjoy them, put them on a racetrack, roll them across your kitchen table, get on the floor with your kids and play with them. Enjoy them. They're toys, people.
Yeah. Cheers.
I'm off the soapbox.
Well, since we feel like we're in a ripping mood, I got to thank Mr. Kirby for this. Now, this is on a Canada-only card, because you'll see that up here. I don't think the car is exclusive to Canada, because I've been seeing, now since I bought this one, I've been seeing Jeff Drew's been posting a lot of them, but he hasn't been showing the top of the card. So I don't know if it's a Canada-only car, or I know it's a Canada only card, but what's cardboard? It needs to be recycled. But there you go, 850i with red interior and chrome ultra hots. Yeah.
Well, I want to say the red interior is the weird part on that one. Or are they all reds?
My other blue ones are all red interior too. I've got gold 3-spoke, gold ultra hot, gold 5-spoke. So this is the chrome ultra hot.
There you go.
So really cool car. I love the 850i. I like the Corgi version of the 850i as well. I really wish they would bring that car back.
The thing is huge though. The Corgi version of the 850i is a massive car.
It is.
All of the Corgis were the Porsches, the BMWs, the BMW wagon. I mean, they were very large cars, but they were still cool. So I've got dump trucks and excavators, and I mean, I literally have the little excavator right over here on the wall. That is originally a Corgi casting that they switched into a Hot Wheel, just by changing the logo on the bottom.
Well, and again, I got another overseas card. I don't know where this one is originally from, but this one came from Jeff Drew. He has it on his page. If you ever get a chance, go to Jeff Rose Diecast #2. You're going to get to see a lot of awesome cars from the early to mid 90s.
Great prices too.
Great prices. And Jeff's a super nice guy. Just click on the main, comment on the main page and pay through the invoice that he sends you, and you are good to go. So there it is. That's the Qantas Airlines one, and really I like the box design for this too. So.
And I've never actually opened one of those, so I might have to get on my cube game.
I'm not going to destroy that one that bad. But there it is. That's the way it is on the inside. Really cool, really different. And
you gotta dig the old school the Ford Aerostar vans. I mean, let's see, do I have that one over there? Yeah, there's two of them over there.
So that's, speaking of this casting, that's what was great about it, because it was used for so many business delivery stuff.
Yes, it was. Not only that, but it was also used for a flip out.
Yep. I have a very bad version of the flip out, but Kinko. I've got Kinko's one, and I've got the Qantas one, and I think there's a couple Lexmark ones too. That one's a good one.
And again, this has the flip mechanism on it, and you can actually, flip it. It's got a little lever here you push down so you can get it up, so that you can reach in there and pop it over. And now it's triggered and ready to fly. And then you hit that button and it flips the van over. And if you don't want the white one, you can get the pink one. There's different versions, and these things got some weight. When I was a kid, if you wanted to throw something at your brother, this one was the way to go. And that thing was triggered. That was ready to roll. That was dangerous. That was sitting up there on the shelf, armed and ready to go. So, but yeah.
Were you the thrower or the throwee?
I was normally the throwee. I was getting hit with all sorts of stuff. My brother, I loved him to death, but man, he liked to throw things at me. But then again, I think that's probably universal. I think a lot of people would like to throw things at me, so I ain't worried about it. But yeah, I mean, there's cool stuff to be had. You can strictly go after the new stuff, which is, don't get me wrong, great stuff. Great stuff. But man, there's some cool stuff out there. If you just go back and do your homework and do a little research, if you want to sit and talk black walls, we can do that all night. We got guys we can bring on that are black wall, just crazy black wall guys. Might have to put them on a time delay, but we could probably figure it out. I mean, stuff like this, old Buick race cars.
Yep.
Stuff like this that you just don't see.
Okay.
It's good stuff.
Well, I've got one more car tonight.
Oh, okay. What you got? Oh,
I'm gonna take that off there. Nobody wants to see that. So the story on this car, I've been wanting this car for a while, and I finally found one on eBay. Found it at an amazing deal. Grabbed it up. Well, Mr. Wesley Craig out in New Jersey, he was needing one at the time. And I said, well, you know what? I'll hook you up. Just send it out to you. You're good. You're covered. And he came to a point where he's like, I need to send this back to, let somebody else enjoy it. And I saw it on his page. And I said, hey, can I'll take this one. And he sent it back out to me. He roped it right back out to me. And now it needs to go in its place with its regular solid red wing. So
wait, is that the clear wing?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I've never seen one of those in person before. Look at that. Clear wing.
The clear wing. Now I think it's the not way too fast. There's another car that's way more expensive than this one. Like 4 times more expensive than this one.
Dang.
But again, I know Frankie's upset about something.
Yeah, somebody up there is just an unhappy puppy. They're barking like a crazy.
Well, she must hear me, and I think that's what it is. But that is the Holden Commodore SS, which became the updated version of the GTO in 2005. And it is the clear red wing on that car. That's what makes it so cool. Very hard piece to get. Even Willie had said that's a good get. So if it's Willie approved, it's got to be good.
No, most definitely.
All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Don't forget, February 17th out in Des Moines. Great time out there. Come say hi to us. We'll be there. February 25th here in Norfolk at the bank. Plenty of tables. Come hang out. Put some, come hang out. Come do the show with us. Buy some tables. We're going to have a good time. Well, it'll be super relaxing. And again, later this year, July 27th, Fremont, Nebraska at Christensen Field. And, that's all I got for tonight.
Cool. And I think we covered it, And if you got any questions about the show, or if you want to be a vendor at either the Norfolk show or the Fremont show, reach out to Kent, myself, any of the admin team. We are here. Just reach out.
Yep. All right, folks.
Yeah, other than that, have a good night and happy hunting out there. Hopefully you find something and enjoy the hobby. Just as above and beyond, enjoy it. Have fun. Make friends. Have a good time.
Cool cars.
There you go.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.